the red box is your objective. We made it. Sort of. It's never that easy in an RPG.
Here we go.
That's not good.
What's going on?
A brand new network is being created within the KOS-MOS mainframe. We've never had a reaction like this before. This is incredible. I've never seen the net grow so fast. Look at it, sir. Portions of the Encephalon map are evolving. What
the? Alan, I'm going to engage the target. Make sure you capture all the data.
What? You cannot engage right now. You're tapped into KOS-MOS perception. It's too unstable.
Don't worry. We can pull it off.
What do you mean, don't worry? Chief?
Xian, your android just wigged out. You might not want to use it right now.
Disabling auto safety. Destroy all targets.
Yeah, I noticed that when you had your little nervous shiver there, KOS-MOS. Now, I know originally I said it's not wise to use eggs, especially since this is just another tutorial battle. But here it's fine because I guarantee you it's not going to be able to hurt me. Critical damage, 0. Ha! Told you. Again, this enemy is a Gnosis type, so I'm going to have KOS-MOS use physical attacks. Critical again, since I'm on the right node. And have Xian attack with a sword. Normally this battle takes a few rounds, but I was able to do it in 2.
Systems clear.
And yes, I have a terrible habit of going through RPGs under-leveled.
So far, so good. Shift target to real mode. We'll test the Hilbert
So
effect.
just as a heads up, weird stuff might happen because of this.
KOS-MOS, activate Hilbert.
Roger. Activating Hilbert effect.
I knew this would happen! Status! This is bad. Something's wrong in the Encephalon. The whole thing could collapse at any moment.
What? What about the Chief? Chief, you're in danger! Get out of there!
Not caring, apparently.
Hold on. Just a little longer.
Chief!
Nerve impulses in the limbic system. We've got kindling.
That's enough! Shut it down! Pull her out of there now!
Roger. Entering
I'm
shutdown
not a
command.
psychology student, but I think kindling means part of her brain is starting to petrify a little
The
bit.
Chief's overriding us. We can't control it from here. What? 10 seconds to Encephalon collapse. Sir!
You think they kill a person? Then again, maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while. I haven't actually graduated psychology. I've only taken a few college courses. Psychology is by no means my major.
Chief! Chief? Are you all right?
Yeah. Thanks. Did I push my luck a little too far this time? Alan?
You can't keep doing this, Chief. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Sorry about that, but I bet the data's really good. Besides...
Huh? Was there something else?
Hmm? Oh, it's nothing. Well, we better get started on
Yeah,
that data.
something tells me the little girl isn't part of
Today's
the test.
our deadline, so I'm sure they'll be asking for it soon.
Attention, please. We are scheduled to gate out in approximately 3 minutes. All hands, please return to your designated areas immediately. Once again, attention, please. We are scheduled to gate out.
I wonder how big these ships actually are. It's always a bit difficult for me to tell. Especially since they're in space and there's nothing to compare them to.
All ships, gate out complete.
Shifting main engine to stealth mode. Maintaining current speed until sector withdrawal.
Exit from current space set at absolute time 1300 on the 22nd. 7 hours, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds to withdraw.
Next UMN column in 7 hours, 36 minutes. All gate jumps from other sectors will remain offline until then.
That would be so freaky. Especially knowing that just one of those things could wipe out your entire ship.
So, we're almost home.
Yes, sir. Our final gate jump is at the next column. We're almost there.
We made it this far, we'll be fine. The odds of contact between columns is statistically low. Besides, this asteroid field we're in is perfect for hiding the fleet from them.
Huh. So Pollyanna thinks those asteroids are going to protect us.
I'm sorry, sir.
Well, seeing as you'd have to be an idiot to come into them, yes.
Huh? Is something wrong?
No. Of course not.
Ever since we picked up that object 10 days ago, everyone's been a bit jumpy. And we still have a ways to go before we hit comm space. I can empathize with the commander.
Captain, can you, debrief us on the current situation? Our original orders from the Galaxy Federation were to investigate the vanished planet and assist the researchers. But ever since we picked up that object, it feels like everything's changed. What exactly is that thing anyway?
Who knows? I haven't heard a thing from the research team. But, as I mentioned before, apparently they're after the object too. That's unofficial info, of course.
What about the rumor regarding the casualties during the retrieval process?
Even if it were true, that's none of our business. The research team has their own orders to deal with. The only explicit instructions we've received state that should any salvageable objects exist in the area, their retrieval takes top priority.
Top priority? What does that mean?
What it means is, over our very lives.
What it means is they probably knew it was there.
Now, no need to scare them. Those orders merely reflect the importance of this operation to the Galaxy Federation government, that's all. Just stay sharp and be careful.
That makes sense, sir. The entire fleet was renovated for this mission. Besides, if there's an emergency, we've got the trump card to fall back on.
Ah, yes. Speaking of which, what's the latest on that situation?
They're scheduled to turn in the A7 reports today.
A7, eh? Only one step away from fully operational. It's about time, I suppose. Lieutenant, please ask Chief Uzuki to come to the bridge once her data's ready. Ask her to bring all the previous data as well.
Yes, sir.
What trump card? Was he referring to that battle android?
That's right. You didn't know?
Wow, so it's true.
Hey, I heard that project's really behind schedule.
You can't blame them. They were casualties during their last boot-up test 2 years ago. They're being more careful this time.
It's hard to believe they're making an android in this day and age. The only place I've ever seen them is in old space novels.
Well, trump card or not, it's still an experiment. And it ain't like one android's gonna make that much of a difference. The whole project's just a chance for those Vector guys to show off. Someone's outdated hobby, that's all.
I heard that even their commercial models differ greatly between those that have seen action and those that haven't.
They say ignorance is bliss. Looks like they were right.
Commander?
I'm just envious, that's all.
Yeah, it's not exactly the best idea to rely on a weapon that hasn't even entered or finished production yet. I mean, KOS-MOS is functional, but she's still asleep in virtual reality. She hasn't even woken up yet.
Sure. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
We certainly didn't waste any time.
See? I'm usually right about these things.
Chief Uzuki, here's the data you requested. Will that be all?
Thanks.
I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with the paper in this game.
Enough.
It's almost like the ebooks we have now, but such a thing didn't exist then. So to me, when I first saw it, it was really cool that you could store an entire book on like one little transparent sheet of paper. Maybe that's why I'm so obsessed with my ebook now.
Chief, do you have a second?
Yes?
The military is expecting actual field data for KOS-MOS. Is it right for us to keep giving them simulated data like this?
Well, I must admit, you got me there. But honestly, if it were up to me, I'd keep her here, safe in her dream world forever.
But why are you so afraid to put her to real work when you push her so hard in the simulations? I can't wait to see KOS-MOS up and completely functional. Couldn't you at least try taking her up to Phase 3? That should be no problem for her by now.
Phase 3 in a simulated battle config? Come on. We're not about to wake our little princess for that. Here's a summary of KOS-MOS main equipment from the 2nd Division. This should help you with the guys upstairs.
Thanks. I'm sure it will.
Is it just me, or is it that everybody, including even people from different departments, have the exact same uniforms, just in different color schemes? I mean, I guess the designs are slightly different, but it's like the men all wear that same kind of suit, while the girls all seem to wear tunics. Because I noticed even like the military girls were wearing like tunic-style outfits.